we've got more Unmatched news. So we have two different things to talk about here. One of those being something that we knew was going to be happening, and another one which was a big announcement. The first one is the full release of the Unmatched Digital Edition. So that is the online game that has been available on Steam in pre-release. It's now officially released and has been also released on iOS and Android, both the App Store and the Play Store. Also, it will be showing up on Switch as soon as Nintendo gets that approved, because they are notoriously slow to do that sort of thing. So it will be available on all of those platforms. It is cross-platform, where you can play people from one platform on another. So someone can be playing it on Steam on their computer, and you can play them on your mobile device. So it's going to release right now with the Battle of Legends Volume 1 fighters, along with Little Red Riding Hood versus Beowulf. We are going to be seeing the Cobble and Fog and Bigfoot versus Robin Hood fighters showing up over the next few months, along with the maps from those. Those you can buy individually or get the season pass to pay for all of them. Basically just kind of pre-buy them with the season pass, and then you get all of them, and you'll end up paying less that way. The price varies a little bit from the different platforms. On the mobile devices, on iOS and Android, it's $7.99 for the main app and $11 for the season pass. On Steam, it's currently on sale at $15.99, which is not advertised as the regular price, and the season pass will be $24.95. So you're looking at the way that they have this structured as a pretty low priced app itself, with the season pass and the additional things that you can buy and add on to it costing a bit more. This is all based off of Unmatched that we're familiar with, which was made by Restoration. Acrum is the company that has developed the actual app and is the official publisher and releaser of that, but they have done that working along with Restoration. And depending on how sales of this go here, we could see it potentially getting more content added to it later on, where we can see more fighters and more maps go on to it. Ideally, it'd be nice to see all of the public domain fighters end up on this, and if sales go well for it, that is something that they would really like to do. But next, we have the big news. This is the big thing that I've been teasing for a few days to announce, and this is going to be a very different thing. This is going to be Unmatched Adventures. So what is Unmatched Adventures? Well, this is going to be a new play style and game mode for Unmatched. So the set that we're looking at to start off Unmatched Adventures is Tales to Amaze. This is going to be a cooperative game. So this is going to be a game with multiple players working together to defeat the enemy on the board. And so we're going to see two big villains that will be part of this here. Mothman and the Martian Invaders, with them each having their own unique battlefield and unique objectives. And then those villains will have their minions that will be with them. And the minions are also all based off of local or urban legends. So we're looking at some of these minions being kind of generic kind of pulp adventure type things, and some of them being the local legends. So Jersey Devil, Ant Queen, Loveland Frog, the Blob Tarantula, and Skunk Ape. But what would Unmatched be if we didn't have the heroes? And this set is going to come with 4 heroes. And so the 4 fighters that we are going to have in this are Nikola Tesla, Annie Christmas, Dr. Jill Trent the Science Sleuth, and the Golden Bat. Now, most of you probably recognize Nikola Tesla because he is really, really famous. And everyone knows him as the inventor that dealt with a lot of electricity-related stuff. These other ones, most of you probably haven't heard of. There's some of you that may be aware of Golden Bat, but the other ones are fairly obscure. You're looking at Golden Bat being out of Japan and being considered the world's first superhero. Kind of came around in the 1930s. He has an interesting backstory about, coming from Atlantis and being found in this Egyptian-like coffin, but really he was just kind of like the beginnings of and all of the first recognizable features that you see in the modern superhero. So Annie Christmas is an African-American local legend out of Louisiana. She was a flatboat captain. She was like 7 feet tall and very strong, had like superhuman strength. And she had this necklace of pearls. Every time that she beat a man, she would add another pearl to her necklace, and she had a lot of pearls. Dr. Jill Trent is like a golden age comic book character that has fallen into public domain and really hasn't been used anymore. But she was the science sleuth. She was a scientist that would use, but she would use her skills to solve and stop crimes. And we'll see that they talk a little bit about each of them, that Nikola Tesla has coils that he can charge and discharge to get effects, that Annie Christmas is stronger when she's fighting from behind, the Golden Bat just having a variety of powerful effects, and Dr. Jill Trent using a collection of gizmos to fight in Unmatched. And we can see what Justin Jacobson, the owner of Restoration Games, has to say about this. One of the things we're most excited about is how this expands the reach of Unmatched. Cooperative play offers an entry point to folks who prefer less aggressive play for families with younger players, but it also gives veteran players challenging new ways to interact with the system that they love. And another big thing that we are told about this here, that this set does work with the other Unmatched sets, and it works both ways with them, meaning that other Unmatched fighters can be taken from the other sets and brought into this and used in the cooperative game mode. So you could take like Bigfoot or Sun Wukong or Yanninga or like the Marvel fighters or the Raptors, and take any of them and put them into this game mode. Additionally, the 4 heroes from this, as well as the map from this set, can be used for regular Unmatched. So you can take these 4 fighters and pit them against themselves in just a regular Unmatched mode, either in 1v1, in free-for-all, or 2v2, and you can also mix them in with the other Unmatched characters. So this is really exciting that you get a new cooperative game mode that lets you use everything that you already have for Unmatched, and also gives you some fighters that you can use in the regular Unmatched games. And so this will be starting off on March 23rd as a Kickstarter. So it will go from March 23rd to April 7th of this year. And you get some promo items with them. They're going to include a foil promo card for each of the 4 heroes, and there's also some other pieces to use with the villains. This isn't going to be anything that's adding additional gameplay, but just nicer looking components for it. And so we're all really excited to see this here. What do you think about this? Are you excited about seeing a cooperative version of Unmatched? Are you interested in seeing any of the heroes or villains that we have in this set? Well, leave your thoughts down in the comments.